Mississippi, a couple of states tied together through history and a couple of schools that share some common ground are going to lock horns once again in the battle for the Golden Boot. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the LSU Tigers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Arkansas's offense will get first crack at it today. LSU had to fight for every bit of it, but they took home the boot the last time they saw the Razorbacks.
Yeah, close game. Those rivalry games are fun to watch, especially when they go down to the wire. And LSU did what they needed to do to get the boot, to take it back. Now it's on the line today, Palmer.
That's what the LSU coaching staff was so happy about, was that their team could handle their emotions in a rivalry game like that against Arkansas and do the things you need to do to win it late.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll move the tight end. Use the play fake. Now the throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the quick game. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So LSU's offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through it. And all week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Funk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then...
Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rush is on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He lost one down the sideline. He's
No, the fuck out of here.
Looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Power football with the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Got the 1st down and more. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for a moment.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a connection. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks joined the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall. It's 200 pounds. It's 24-karat gold. Palmer, this is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal.
It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Johnson wants to throw it. Hauls it in. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and he gets closer and closer to a 1,500-yard season. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to pull it down and shoot up yards with his legs. He makes you cover the whole field, run and pass. It's infuriating to deal with as a defense.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side.
Get the fuck
really
on.
good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go.
Find some room. At 20.
Fuck out of here with that TV.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take us to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they line up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now in the same page.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Johnson looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. He's now up to 95 yards rushing in this game, and he's almost certain to reach the 1,500-yard mark for the season. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. kept it, and he's past the mark. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Johnson wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make them feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Men don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. Now, the offense is in an interesting situation.
Caught over the middle. It's
Bitch.
He's not going to get there. Stops short on fourth down. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly to the tight end.
Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man.
4 points on the board before the break. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Man, that shit is old as fuck.
Touchdown, Arkansas! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second set.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Colorado State is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Nevada. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes
Throw
on.
the fucking ball. God damn.
Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Johnson looking to throw. This one's complete. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. LSU right back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a Golden Boot.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not always have been in the same conference, but they've played a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet up.
Yeah, and the boot is the shape of Arkansas with the shape of Louisiana. So obviously, close proximity, bragging rights on them.
On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep chalking him out there.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Razorbacks.
Killing me, got that half
And the
fucking ball like
Razorbacks
they
will
was
kick
college.
it away first, and we'll start the second half. And here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stops at the 23. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game. He breaks into the open. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Johnson wants to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Spins away. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it's never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. To the ground with the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. Flying out to the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on board.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it in.
And what are y'all doing?
And how about that?
I didn't even know watching the man run.
And the slide at the end. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver. And you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it. He'll get a foot down and help out his offense.
There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Leaves it with the back.
Oh my God.
It's a running room, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and he kicked it in here, got the long touchdowns.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
Retarded.
The kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves. themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to... It's a fumble.
Man, that man was on the fucking ground. That man was on the motherfucking ground. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Give to the running back. Turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on.
Why do you keep fucking jumping?
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now on first down from the 40. Johnson looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll pull it down and run. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Starts to scramble to the left. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown LSU.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go
That
to.
pick didn't sit off, turn up.
Panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Pick that shit off.
Pass will bring up 4th down. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
There he goes. Touchdown!
yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Colorado State is being humbled today. There's no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 15 to Nevada. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Complete to the right.
Man, that shit intercepted, man.
Stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. They'll go to the ground. Fights off the defender.
Man, they'll get the fuck on something like that. Well, hell, like that motherfucker McFadden.
Didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. They're working that left side. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball.
Oh my God, what the fuck is that shit?
And they've really featured this guy today.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Throw the fucking
shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. The pull and throw off the RPO. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And they try to pass forward, and they complete the pass, and you just need a little second effort, something to break a tackle and maybe get in the end zone, but they weren't able to get it.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one. Stop the run first.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Now adjusting. Unleashes one. Connection to the right. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw on third and short. He's got him. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. From the gun. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the punishment has been extended. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to sling it on second down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Dennis. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third.
Jesus.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's first and 10. ground. It's Green. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and had very little success. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you got to catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
Wants to go up top. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Going for 6. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. A long way to go for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Johnson wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
How you missed the block? It was right there.
And try to be great right here to end the game. It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Lawson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. LSU quick to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Lawson. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Johnson looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the left. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds space on the right. And that is how we will wrap this one up. There is joy all across the bayou as LSU takes down Arkansas in the battle for the Golden Boot. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.